Let's be real for a second. Every single business out there is losing money somewhere. It's just a fact of life. The real question, though, is are you actively looking for the leaks? Today, we're going to talk about the biggest, most overlooked source for plugging those holes, and it's your very own customers. So, how do you even begin to find those hidden weaknesses? Those spots where you're just bleeding cash? I mean, sure, you could sit through endless meetings or, throw a bunch of money at expensive consultants. But what if I told you there's a much more direct, way more powerful way to get the answers you need? It all comes down to treating your customers as allies. Seriously, this is a huge mindset shift, but it's so powerful. It's about stopping, seeing your customers as just numbers on a spreadsheet and starting to see them as your most valuable partners in this whole thing. They literally hold the keys to a stronger, more profitable business. So let's dive into what that actually looks like. All right, first things first, let's talk reputation. Because in today's world where your customers have a million choices, what people think of your business, that's not just some fluffy marketing term. No way. It's the bedrock of your survival. And that reputation, it's built one single interaction at a time. You know what I'm talking about, right? We've all gotten that super generic automated email that's like, "Thank you for your feedback." It feels so empty, doesn't it? And it's because it is empty. Just acknowledging someone's opinion is basically just checking a box. But really listening, truly hearing them, that's what turns a simple sale into a loyal fan for life.
And I mean, just look at the difference here. The choice is crystal clear. You can go down one path and ignore feedback. What happens? You get a reputation for not caring, and that actively hurts your brand. Or you can take the other path, active listening, and you build real trust, the kind of trust that creates that diehard loyalty we all want. The stakes are, well, they're incredibly high.
Okay, so having a killer reputation is huge, but that's really just the beginning. The real magic of customer feedback happens when you see how it can totally transform your team from the inside out. Think about it. So often, all that valuable customer feedback gets sent to a manager or an executive, and then poof, it just becomes another report that gets filed away and forgotten. But just imagine for a second what could happen if you opened up that pipeline. If you let all those amazing insights flow directly to your frontline folks, the people who are actually creating the customer experience day in and day out. And here's how you actually empower them. It's a simple process. Step 1, you share the feedback. All of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. This connects what they do every single day to what the customer actually feels. All of a sudden, their work has this crystal clear purpose and impact. And then, step 3, they have a clear path to get better. Not based on some manager's gut feeling, but on what the customer is literally telling them. All right, so we've talked reputation, we've talked empowering your team. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of your business and how to use this feedback as like a super precise diagnostic tool. I absolutely love this quote. It's just the perfect way to think about it. Your customer base isn't just a bunch of people who buy stuff. No, they are the literal lifeblood of your business. They are the fuel for your profit engine, and if that fuel line gets clogged, the whole machine just sputters out. And this is where feedback becomes your treasure map. It shines a big, bright spotlight on what we call broken moments. What's a broken moment? Well, it could be anything. Maybe it's a super confusing checkout page, or a really slow response from your support team, or maybe a delivery estimate that's just totally wrong. These are those specific little points of friction where the customer's journey just falls to pieces. And that's exactly where your profits are leaking out. So I have to ask you, point blank, do you know where the weak points are in your buying process? Really think about it, because I can guarantee you one thing, your customers do. They're hitting these broken moments all the time, and if you're not listening to them, you are just leaving money on the table, plain and simple. Okay, let's pull all these threads together. You build an amazing reputation, you empower your team so they're motivated and engaged, and you fix all those little broken processes. Where does all that lead? It all points to one destination, a healthier and way more profitable business. And let's be absolutely crystal clear on this. Listening to your customers, this isn't some nice-to-have feature anymore. It's not just another task you can hand off to the marketing team. In today's world, it is an absolutely essential, totally non-negotiable part of your business strategy, period.
To put it even more bluntly, if you're not systematically collecting and acting on what your customers are telling you, you are completely missing the boat. I promise you, your competitors who are listening, they're going to innovate faster, they're going to build stronger loyalty, and, well, they're going to leave you in the dust.
And this final thought really just says it all, doesn't it? The secret to building a better business isn't some big mystery you have to solve in a boardroom. It's right there. It's a conversation that's just waiting to happen. So stop guessing what's on your customers' minds. Just ask them.